Hello students, welcome back to the chapter Relations and Functions. In the previous class, I given the introduction for functions and I gave some examples for domain, how to find domain like that. So once again I am revising. Domain for the function is different. Domain for the relation is different. In the relation, domain you can find directly as the first elements in the relation. In the relation, the first elements are called domain. The second elements are called range. But in the function, it is different. So previously I given example, that is 1 by x minus 5 and 1 by x minus 10 like that. See once again, 1 by x minus, suppose 7 is there, f of x equal. So in the functions, domain means just it is the function where it defines. The function where it is going to be defined, that values are called domain. Suppose if we take any value here, if the function is going to be not defined, then don't take that one as a domain. Domain means only definable values. Don't take not definable values. See here, suppose here if I take x equal to 7, substitute here 1 by 7 minus 7, that is 1 by 0. 1 by 0 means it is not defined. That's why don't take x value is 7. So except 7, remaining all values it is definable. That's why from the real numbers we have to delete 7. If you take 7 means it is going to be not defined. So except 7, remaining all values, the function is going to be defined. That's why domain of this function is r minus 7 like that. And one more for here. Suppose here in the function, if there is only numerator, all of you know numerator and denominator. In the function, if you have only numerator, that is suppose here some function I am taking 2x plus 3. 2x plus 3. Suppose I am taking the function is f of x equal to 2x minus 3 by x minus 2. Here we have numerator as well as denominator. Here we have only numerator. Here we have only numerator. So just remember one thing. When you have only numerator, that means there is no denominator, then directly domain is real numbers. When there is no denominator, when you have only numerator, then directly you can write domain is real numbers. How it is means, what I said domain means? Domain means it is definable values. The function is going to be defined. You choose any value here. You take any value. Suppose if we take here x value is 10. X value is 10. Substitute here, that is 2 into 10 plus 3. So 20 plus 3, that is 23. It is definable value. It is definable value. So you can take any value. If you take any value, always it is going to be defined because there is no denominator. There is no denominator. If there is a denominator like this, then we have to check. Because if the denominator is going to be 0, something by 0 is not defined. That's why when we have denominator, then we have to check. When there is no denominator, directly we can write domain is real numbers. So just remember that one. Later I will explain clearly how to find domain for the remaining functions. Now see here. Now our topic is types of functions. So in this one, first function is identity function. First function is identity function. Now see here. Actually, these types of functions he will ask for 5 marks in your board exam. How he will ask the question is, define identity function, write its domain and range, and draw the graph for it. That is the question. That question for 5 marks. How he will ask the question is, define identity function, find domain, range, or write domain, range, and draw the graph. So for the definition 1 mark, for writing domain 1 mark, for writing range 1 mark, and for the graph 2 marks, totally 5 marks. So these are the 5 marks problems here. These are the most important in this chapter. So in the board exam, he will ask like, define identity function, write domain and range, and draw the graph. I'm writing here. Define identity function, write domain and range, and draw the graph. This is the question. Now see, what is the definition for this one? Definition is, see here, let f from R to R be a real value function. Yesterday given. What is meant by real value function? I gave the definition clearly. So here I am taking let f from R to R be a real valued function defined by f of x equal to x for all x belongs to real numbers. For every real number, that is f of x equal to x, is called identity function. It is the definition for this one. So what is the definition is, let f from R to R be a real valued function defined by which function? F of x equal to x. This function is called identity function. This function is called identity function. For all x belongs to R is called identity function. So what is the meaning of this one is, f of x equal to x means, suppose if I take x value is 1. If x value is 1, then what is the f of x value is then f of 1 is equal to x value is 1. Substitute here 1. When you take x is 1, then f of x is 1. If you take x is 2, then f of x is 2 because x value is 2. That means this identity function is like a mirror. In the mirror, if you see your face, if you see in the mirror, it will shows your face only. Suppose if your friend see in the mirror, it shows your friend's face only, like that. It's like a mirror. So if you take which value, the answer also same value. If x is 1, f of x also 1. If x is 2, f of x also 2. Suppose x is 500, then f of x also 500. That is the identity function. Now see here. I given if x is 1 means f of x also 1. If x is 2 means f of x also 2. If x is 1000, then f of x also 1000. Suppose if x is a real number, then f of x also real number. So here we have to decide what is the domain, what is the range. So what is the function is f of x equal to x. Here any denominator we have. In this function there is no denominator. When there is no denominator, directly you can write domain is real numbers. There is no condition here. You can take any value. You can take 0.5, 0.7, minus 1.5, minus 2.7, like that. You can take any value. For every value, it is acceptable. So we given already for every x belongs to R means here real numbers. So f of x equal to x. So here there is no denominator. Here there is no denominator. That's why the domain is real numbers. So I am writing here domain equal to R, capital R. R means here real numbers. Next, what is the range? What is the range is? See here, if x is 1 means f of x also 1. If x is 2 means f of x also 2. So x values are domain. F of x values are range. Remember, the main thing is x values are domain values and f of x values are range values. So here x value and f of x value both are same. That means domain and range both are same. See here, x is 5, then f of x is also 5. Then x value, f of x value both are same. So what I said, domain, x values are domain. F of x value is range. X values are domain. F of x values are range. Here x value, f of x value both are same. Then domain and range also same. So range also real numbers. That is the domain and range. So once again I am explaining. Here there is no denominator. That's why the domain is real numbers. Next, if x value is 10, f of x value also 10. That means x and f of x have the same values. So x value is called as domain, while f of x values are called range. So here x value, f of x value both are same. So domain and range also same. So range is real numbers. Next, what about the graph? To draw the graph, we need points. So for that one I am taking, suppose here x value is 0. If x is 0, then f of x equal to f of x means 0. F of 0 is 0 because what is the function is f of x equal to x only. F of 0 equal to 0 only. What is x value here? 0. Suppose here if x equal to 1, then f of x equal to f of 1 is equal to 1. Now in this case what is the point now? Point is x value, y value. Actually you can write the point is comma x comma y. Here y means f of x. So what is the point now? Then implies 0 comma 0. X value 0 and f of x value also 0. First term is x value. Next term is f of x. Nothing but it is y. You can imagine like that y. Next, here x value is 1, f of x value is 1. So the point is 1 comma 1. Next, if x value is 2, then f of x is equal to f of 2 is equal to 2. So x value 2, y value is nothing but f of x. So f of x value also 2. So what is the point now? 2 comma 2. Next, if x value is 3, then f of x equal to f of 3 is equal to 3. So what is the point now? 3 comma 3. These are the positive way. What about the negative? If x equal to minus 1, then f of x equal to f of minus 1 is equal to minus 1. What to take the value? Answer also same. So what is the point now? X value is minus 1, f of x value is minus 1. So minus 1 comma minus 1. Next, if x value is minus 2, then f of x is equal to f of minus 2 is minus 2. That implies the point is minus 2 comma minus 2. And finally I am taking, if x is minus 3, then f of x is equal to f of minus 3 is equal to minus 3. That implies the point is minus 3 comma minus 3. So these are the points I took for the graph. So I am drawing the graph here. See here. For the graph I have to take x-axis and y-axis. So I am taking here x-axis and y-axis. This is the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. It is the negative side, it is x-axis. It is the negative x-axis, x dash. It is y. It is y dash. Next, this side is negative minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Next, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This side is negative minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, like that. Now see the graph. Here, first one is, I am taking the first point is 0, 0. Where we have the 0, 0 is This is the 0, 0. That point is 0, 0 completed. So that means x value 0, y value 0. F of x nothing but y. Just remember, f of x is nothing but y. So 0, 0. First value represents x values. Second value represents y values. So x value 0, y value 0 here only. 0, 0. Next, come to the positive side. 1, 1. X value 1, y value also 1. So here it is the x-axis. On the x-axis we have x values. On the y-axis we have y values. So here x value 1, y value also 1. So x value 1, here y value also 1. So the meeting point is this one. For the x value and y value. Just draw like that. So what is the meeting point is this one. I think all of you know how to plot the graph. So that is the 1, 1 complete. Next 2, 2. That means x value is 2, y value also 2. So x value is 2 here, y value 2 here. So just draw line. So the meeting point is this one. Next 3, 3. See here. On the x-axis 3, on the y-axis 3. So what is the point is? So it is the point. Next, this one is complete. 2, 2, 3, 3 complete. Next, what about the negative side? Minus 1, 1. X value minus 1, y value also minus 1. X value is minus 1. Sorry, this is the x value minus 1, y value minus 1. Next, this one complete. Next, x value minus 2, y value minus 2. So x value, this is the x-axis, negative x-axis. So x value is minus 2, y value also minus 2 here. Next, last point is x value minus 3, y value minus 3. So minus 3 comma minus 3. This is minus 3, here minus 3. So the point is here minus 3 comma minus 3. Now join the points. It means you can extend like that. You can take so many values here. You can extend the line. So it is a line which is passing through the origin. The line which is passing through the origin. So it is the graph for f of x equal to x. So it is 1, 1. Next it is 2, 2, 3, 3, minus 1, minus 1, minus 2, minus 2, minus 3, minus 3. So it is the graph for this one, and it is the 5 marks problem, that is about identity function. Once again see this one. Identity function is the function f of x equal to x for all x belongs to R is called identity function. Now what is the domain is? Domain is real numbers. You can take any value. You can take 0.2, 0.3 like that, 100.1 like that, anything you can take. That is domain. Or another way, if there is no denominator, then it is automatically domain is real numbers. Next, if you observe here, these x values are domain values. These f of x values are range values. Remember the point is x values are domain and f of x values are range. Now here, if x value is -3, f of x also -3. If x is -2, f of x also -2. That means x and f of x both have same values. Then domain and range also same, because x values are domain, f of x values, that means result is range. So domain and range both are same. So that's why domain is real numbers, range also real numbers. And next, this is the graph. Now for this definition, 1 mark. For writing domain, 1 mark. For range, 1 mark. And for this graph and values, it is 2 marks. Totally, this question for 5 marks. And this question you will ask in exams like define identity function, write domain and range, and draw the graph. So this is the identity function. So it is the first one. Next, after this one is, next graph is, or next function is modulus function. Modulus function. Modulus function is it is mod x. Mod x. So f of x equal to mod x is called modulus function. Here, what is the use of this one means, if x value you take any value, that means positive value or negative value, always this answer is positive. That means if we take x value is negative also, it is going to be positive. Suppose here x value is -1, then f of x is equal to mod of -1, that is mod of -1 also +1. If you apply mod for negative values, it is going to be positive. That is the use of modulus function. So you can say now, what is the domain here? Domain is, here there is no denominator. When there is no denominator, the domain is real numbers. That is the domain. Next, whatever the range is, so if you observe here, always you will get positive only. So you will get only positive, that means you can write positive real numbers. Okay. So this is the modulus function, and this modulus function I will explain in the next video clearly. Thank you.